Remember Donald Trump said, they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Well, obviously anything America can do, Europe can do worse. Because over here, they're shagging the sheep, they're shagging the goats. This is a story from France. An Afghan migrant repeatedly raped goats and sheep on farms and was caught on camera in the act. Before we have a look at the video, which is a lovely video, let's just look at the details of this story. A 19-year-old Afghan national is due to appear in court today in Bouches-du-Rhône after being arrested for repeatedly breaking into farms and sexually assaulting goats and sheep, causing serious injuries to the animals. Maybe this isn't the light-hearted story I thought it was going to be. According to local farmers and police reports, the suspect carried out the attacks over roughly 2 months in the Le Pen-Mirabeau area near Marseille. He would enter the farms at night, tie up the animals, sometimes by the legs, and rape them. Oh my god. Well, sometimes by the legs. What else is he tying a goat up by? They don't have arms, do they? Tentacles. At least 6 animals were victimised, some on multiple occasions. The assaults caused visible injuries, including, oh my god, including bloody vulvas, vaginal and anal lacerations. What on earth? So he wasn't even just having, like, straightforward sex with the animals. He was having anal sex with the animals. What on earth? One young lamb was so severely injured that its life was in danger at one point. I should have really read this before I thought, this is a funny story. So, Cassandra Sortino, owner of the Refuge d'un Moment farm, described months of nightmare, constant fear, sleepless nights spent monitoring cameras, and her daughter missing school for 2 weeks due to the trauma. The farmers only managed to stop the attacks after installing motion-activated trail cameras. The suspect was finally caught in flagrante delicto, so naked, on the night of April the 9th and 10th, while behind a tied-up goat. What on earth? He was arrested by the brigade. Actually, you know what? Let's have a look at the video. So this is from the motion-activated trail cameras that they had to install to find out what was happening to their goats and sheep. So there's this Afghan guy just popping up over the wall. And has he got a goat there? I mean, maybe this is why they like to tear the walls down. I'm glad you can't actually see the act in this footage, because I think I'd get banned from YouTube. He was arrested by the Brigade Anti-Criminalité. Is that what they call the police over there? And genetic samples were taken. This case comes just over a year after a similar incident in Germany and throughout Europe. There's a pattern here. In February 2025 in Oberfenüch, Bavaria, a 52-year-old Turkish migrant was caught on surveillance cameras sexually assaulting multiple female ponies in a horse stable. The owners witnessed the attack live on their monitors after their dogs alerted them. Is that like Lassie? I mean, I respect a dog that can communicate the fact that a migrant is raping a horse. That's advanced communication. The man spent approximately 25 minutes with the animals. Jeez. Bestiality cases involving migrants have become a recurring phenomenon across parts of Europe, yet authorities rarely discuss the pattern or its connection to mass migration from cultures with radically different attitudes towards animals and sexual taboos. Yeah, no shit. Is it bad that I kind of think that it's good that he's doing this? Because I'd rather it's a goat or a lamb than a 12-year-old girl getting dragged off swings in a park in Nuneaton, which happened a few months ago, and the guy's gone to jail, and after he's gone to jail he's going to be deported, except by the time he finishes his sentence we'll probably have the Green Party in power or an Islamic caliphate, so instead of getting deported he'll probably be, made head of some British institution. When people talk about cultural differences, these are the cultural differences. Like a guy going into a farm, tying up the goats, the lambs, and raping them. That's a cultural difference right there. I mean, I hope our leaders are starting to wake up to the fact that people aren't blank slates. There are differences that you may be able to notice if you look very, very carefully. Jesus. Man, that was a grimmer story than I thought. I thought it was going to be one of those light-hearted farmyard sexual daring-do stories. And it wasn't light-hearted at all. That was just brutal. That was brutal. Man. Goats and sheep. Jesus Christ. I preferred it when they just ate them. Come and see my stand-up comedy tour. It's going to be a banger of a show. I rip into everything. Socialists, environmentalists, Islamists, all of the ists, and Keir Starmer. Been so many Somalians arrive that parts of London just don't feel like Bangladesh anymore. And if you want to support me making these videos, you can join a growing community of legends on my Patreon and get exclusive content, stand-up sets, live streams, all kinds of nonsense from as little as £3 a month.
There's Abu Hamza in the bathtub, struggling to get out, but he can get purchase on the side of the bath because he's got hooks for hands.